Howdy y'all, Riggs here. We're back with Spintires Mudrunner, and we are on the map Scenic Island Trails. I believe we're on the USA variant, which I'm pretty sure just changes out the trucks you start with. So if you're using modded trucks, I don't think it matters what you bring in or which version of the map you use. So anyways, we're running three trucks today. We got Banks's 3500 Chevy HD. We've also got Brute 2012 Dodge at 3500 in gray. And we also brought a Hummer from Yansors. It's sitting somewhere over there. Yeah, there it is. I see it now. Couldn't find it when I loaded the map up. I don't know why. I don't know. But anyways, I've never driven this map. I actually downloaded it last week with every intention to give it a shot. But wow, no watch points on this map. Decent size. Lots of trails by the looks of things. This might be fun. I think we'll end up taking this big trail that I see here. Just goes from the fuel station here. And then up to this other, like, is that a highway or a river? I'm not sure. Or I guess that'd be not a river, but a canal. It's way too, like a man-made canal. That's what it could be. So I think we'll do that in a Chevy. No, we're going to, yeah, we'll figure it out. I think I might actually start with the Hummer. I haven't driven that Hummer yet. I've tried a few different across both Spintires and Mudrunner. And I haven't been on this one, or maybe I have. Yeah, I was actually running this last night just for fun on the Sahara map, and which, by the way, I'm going to do a video on that next week. Yeah, we don't want that one. Alright. Now, this Hummer isn't terribly bad. It just acts like a Hummer, which I will be running it on a different map. And you know what? It's just bouncing around way too much for me. I'm not going to use this truck. So I'm just going to go park this out of the way. Right here should do. And we're going to swap back over. Why don't we take the Dodge? I do like Brute and his mods. So yeah, let's see what he's got with this Dodge. Which last time I drove it, it would have been back in the original Spintires. Now, we don't want an exhaust on the hood. We don't want a fuel stack. It just ends up blinding you, and you can't see past it. We'll throw on the headache rack and the toolbox. Yeah, that should do. Don't want a trailer. Alright, let's at least get up to the fuel station, which I think is right over there. I love the way that antenna moves. That is a beautiful. Ooh, a little bit of mud here, or water, muddy water. Uh-oh. She's stuck on the hill. There we go. There we go. Come on. There you go, you big girl. You can put fuel in the headache rack and the toolbox. Well, the toolbox kind of makes a little bit of sense. Okay, so we'll... You know, that could be an interesting trail. Give it a shot. So we're going to take this side trail here. So we're just going to go up to that corner, and then there looks like there might be some trees that we just cut in between. There should be a trail right there. Now, a lot of custom models on this map. So I think they look good, but oh, is that our trail right there? Yes, it is. I think they look good. It's just not something I'm used to with Spintires. Is this, you know, tropical island feel, if you will. Let's see how this thing crawls. All right, very decently. That's what it crawls at. Yeah. So after yesterday's videos, who's asking when I'm going to be back in a Ford? I hope nobody is. I still want to throw up in my mouth after driving that thing. You know, with the right vehicle, and I'm not saying this is the wrong vehicle, uh, but this is the wrong vehicle. We would need like something a lot shorter, like a Jeep or an FJ40 for these trails. And I think this could be very fun to explore. Uh-oh. We're hung up. Alright, can we winch? We can winch. Yeah, this truck is not meant for this particular trail. I mean, we're hung up again. So, moving on, we're going to hit up the Chevy. We'll throw that on. We'll definitely throw that on. Bring a light bar with us. Don't need a lumber rack. But we will bring that. Yeah. We'll just stay on the main trail and just see where it takes us. Now this truck definitely moving quick. Now that's banks for you. But you just wait till where you can drop it down into low 3, and then she'll be cruising very nicely. Who puts fuel in a light bar? 35 liters of it nonetheless. Now hopefully this main trail is a little bit nicer to us. This map looks nice, and I just brought the wrong vehicles. I did. So that's what I do. I just bring the wrong vehicles. Seems to be a common trend. Every once in a while I do bring the right one. Oh, man. I just noticed something. I don't think that exhaust texture is fully complete, or it just didn't fully load up. Or there's just something wrong with the with Mudrunner today. Could be. Could be any of the above. I mean, this truck is just putzing along pretty good. But again, this trail is a bit easier than the one I took a Dodge on. So, you can call that an unfair advantage if you think this is a competition. It ain't. I do like Brute and his mods, and that Dodge is stellar. It ain't perfect. I've yet to come across the perfect mod. The Dodge I would easily give a 4 out of 5 on the RIGGSindoors. And same thing with this Chevy 3500 right here. Same score. Maybe a little bit higher, like a 4.1. Just because it's a Chevy, it should out edge the Dodge based on that. I think they're both very capable trucks, and they compare very well to each other. I mean, you got to remember that Mudrunner, these are mods. These are player-created vehicles that are created by one person most of the time. Sometimes you get a few people getting involved in a truck or whatever. But in this case, I'm pretty sure it was just one guy, and well, if we're just talking about Banks, it's one guy, and he does Ford, he does Dodge, he does Chev. He's even got a nice little Jeep, diesel powered Jeep, or Cummins. Hey, but this truck, I mean, once you find out one gearing setup for your mods, you're going to do that same thing on pretty much every vehicle. That I think with Banks, that's what he does. Now he might change up a little bit depending on like if it's a performance model or something like that. But with that being said, once you find that one thing, the only thing that's going to change from truck to truck is the body. Now, I don't know if that's the way with Banks, but I do know that's a very common way with the modders in the Spintires world. Alright, where are we on the map? Oh, that's cool. So we'll just continue to follow this and see where we end up. Check out the interior. Not a bad interior. Y'all know I hate driving in that view in this particular game. I mean, I can give it a whirl, but it ain't gonna go well. Ooh, you know what? Stop the truck for a second. Let me look in the back seat. Oh, wow. I mean, it ain't perfect, but it actually does have an interior, and that's something. Oh, look at the lights. Look at those lights. That's a lot of lights. I like it. Moving on down. Wait, are we going down right here? We are going down right here. Oh man, I was hoping it would be an actual legitimate river crossing, not a bridge. That's some dirty water. Alright, figure out which way we're going. Looks like straight up the hill. Yeah, this map is actually very interesting. And like I said way earlier here, the right vehicle for the right job. Yeah, no shit. You definitely need a lot shorter of a wheelbase. Like even I think a Chevy Blazer would do the trick. Well, actually, let me get this up to that road or canal or whatever it is. It's probably an asphalt highway, but there is a Blazer on the map. So, and I believe It is unlocked. Yes, it is. Now, it's just a stock one that comes with uh, the American Wildlands expansion. But it should do the purpose of testing out if the Blazer is suited. Yeah, asphalt highway. You know, I think this right here is my favorite part of the map. This is downhill with the curves. It's pretty cool. Yeah, almost to that road. Almost there. Well, actually, we might just go park it in a fuel station that's just up the road. I could just throw it into high or automatic, whichever one goes faster, and we'll just park it and we're good. Automatic it is. Well, there's a fuel station. Actually, something else about that Blazer is it is recallable. So we're actually going to bring it up to here. There you go. Now, I don't even know what kind of add-ons are on this vehicle. I have not driven it ever. Alright, my first advice. If you're going to drive a Blazer on this map, bring Nixes or Spuns or anybody else's but this one. Anybody else's but this one. Please and thank you. Wow. Yeah, forget this trick. I'm not driving it. So, I think that'll be it for this one, boys. And the one, maybe two girls that are watching this. Always enjoy driving these trails, especially in a Chevy. As far as the stock Chevy base DLC crap goes, don't drive it. There is a mod collection on the workshop that's just been released. That guy, he just took these models and improved their performance. I may or may not do a compare video. We'll see. But until the next one, guys, if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe. The more subscribers I get, the closer to 1,000, the happier I am. So I can maybe monetize the channel. However, I might not do that. We'll see. We'll have that discussion, you and me. And last but not least, if you want me to try something, comment in the description below. And until the next time, y'all, I'll catch y'all later.